Tsuboshi of the Seiryu 7 appeared in the real world to defend Lady Yui. Although deprived of Suzaku's power, Tamahome was able to defeat Tsuboshi, but the battle took its toll on him. While she paused to catch her breath, the Lady Miyaka learned of Mitsukake's death. And then...
Miyaka, we will all meet again. Beyond worlds and beyond time. Beyond life, we will surely all meet again. Be happy. Miyaka.
She heard the Emperor Hotohori's final words.
It's not fair. Why is everyone dying? If I could only summon Suzaku.
No. It may work out for the best that you didn't. That you couldn't summon Suzaku.
What do you mean?
Listen to me. Being the priestess and then summoning the beast god may mean sacrificing your life. As soon as he finishes granting her wishes, Yui may be devoured by Seiryu.
Yui will be devoured by the beast god Seiryu?
Miyaka, you have a phone call. It's Yui.
Hi, Miyaka. So you're all right then? How's Tsuboshi?
He's dead. Yui, please, we have to end all this. We need to talk to each other. Please.
I'll be going to school tomorrow. I assume you will be too.
Yui, will you really talk to me?
Miyaka, you almost left without your lunch. It's on the counter.
Thanks, see you later!
Tamahome, about what I asked you yesterday. Since Miyaka can't go back into the book now, when you decide to go back, it will mean you will never be able to see her again. So it really is difficult for me to ask this of you. But your emergence from the book has already disturbed the precarious equilibrium between our world and the book world. Tsuboshi has managed to appear in this city, and if we don't do something, things may happen that are even more dangerous. Things that will eventually end up hurting Miyaka as well, and a lot of other people too. Do you honestly think that you can protect Miyaka from every bad thing that may come her way? I understand how deep and devoted your feelings are for her, and I know how much she cares about you too. But before she was the priestess of Suzaku, she was an ordinary middle school student. Her entrance exams are coming up, and this is a critical time for her. She can't concentrate, but if you go back, the world might return to normal. I don't blame you if you hate me for asking you this, but please, if you care about her, go back into the book.
A letter? For Miyaka? I can at least write her a letter to say goodbye, can't I?
Then you'll do it. Oh, thank you.
Can we sit down and talk? I'm feeling a little tired.
Here, I found this near him when Tsuboshi died.
I guess Nakago is the only ally I have left now.
Yui, listen to me. Nakago is not your ally. When you first came back into the book, those men in Kuto never raped you. You were saved before they could do anything. But Nakago lied to you and convinced you it was my fault in order to make me your enemy. As soon as I got back to this world, I took off my school uniform, and now I know that's the reason I couldn't feel you calling for help while you were in the book. Because of that, he could intensify the doubt you already had about me.
It's lies! You're lying!
I'm not lying. Nakago only wants the power of Seiryu for himself. But there's more, Yui. Read this. It's an old letter written by Inosuke Okuda, the original owner of the Universe of the Four Gods, to his friend, Mr. Osugi.
Osugi, you're the only one I can count on now. There's no time left.
I discovered an extraordinary work, a narrative known as the universe of the four gods. Somehow, the book pulled my daughter Takiko into its pages, seeming to possess some discernible and gripping magical power. My daughter became the heroine of the story, summoned Genbu, and then returned. However, her body was racked with pain. As her wishes were granted, she was being devoured by the beast god Genbu. If my daughter was to be laid to waste, I decided I'd rather take her life by my own hand and then kill myself. My decision made, I wanted to destroy the book. I tried to set it on fire, but it would not burn. I believe the book is waiting for the remaining priestesses to follow. The priestesses of Byakuo, Suzaku, and Seiryu.
My friend, I beg you to seal this book away for me. This is my final request. Please.
But he wasn't able to seal the book away, and Mr. Osugi's daughter, Suzuno, was taken into it next and became the priestess of Byakuo. Except she wasn't devoured. Her will was strong. Yui, if your heart is strong and true, you won't be ravaged by the beast god. You have to believe me, Yui.
It's not true.
I know it's true.
I don't believe you!
No! Yui, wait.
A lie. It's a lie. Because if everything Miyaka told me is true, then all this fighting has been for nothing. And there has never been any reason for me to hate her like I did. Oh no! What is this? Nakago, did you know about this? Did you know about this, Nakago?
Nakago!
So it finally ends, Your Majesty.
Nakago! Have you really betrayed me?
While the Kuto forces I command are innumerable, they are mostly made up of foreign mercenaries. Our ranks are well equipped with foreign legions and foreign soldiers like myself. As for betrayal, I don't recall ever swearing my loyalty to you.
Please let me live, it's all I ask! What is it you want, sums of gold, or to be emperor in my place? I have favored you ever since you first got here. I took you in and made you my general. Have you forgotten that, Nakago?
Now you know the humiliation that I and my people had to suffer under your reign. It's over!
General!
The Emperor has been taken care of. Kill his family, ministers, and all noblemen.
How's the shoulder, sir?
Don't concern yourself with it. I have to leave you for a while and attend to another debt that I am owed. It will be the finishing touch.
I told Yui everything I had to tell her. I have to believe in her now and keep the faith. There's nothing else I can do. Nothing else any of us can do.
I think he has to eventually go back into the universe of the four gods. And I think he already knows that he has to, too.
Tamahome!
Miyaka!
You were planning to go back into the book, weren't you? And you weren't going to tell me!
Keisuke told me that Mitsukake and His Majesty Hotohori are dead. I think I have to go back. I belong there. I'm a character in the book, after all. But for you, it's different. You belong here. I'm glad I came back with you. Because I understand now that your life is here. You have to live in this world.
But you promised! You said we'd never be apart from each other again!
Selfish words I uttered when I didn't know anything. But now I understand what Tatara was trying to explain to us before he passed away.
And so, even if she lived in a different world than mine, we really were together always.
Besides, I've been thinking about this myself. If our love for each other is truly destiny, then maybe there's another me in this world somewhere and fate will bring us together again. Not a made-up me, but real me or something. I'm not making much sense, am I?
But why? Why are you even saying all this? There's no way I can ever be happy without you. Don't you know that by now? You told me you loved me and I believed you every time you said it. We promised we'd always be together, that we'd live our lives together. You're not just a character, Tamahome. To me, you're someone who can never be replaced. Never. So please don't leave me. Don't even say you're leaving me. I'll do anything you ask me to. I'll even learn to cook. Oh, please, Tamahome.
A wedding ceremony. We'll celebrate. Just the two of us. How is it done in this world? Can you show me?
Nakago. Answer me, Nakago. Did you know all along I'd be devoured by Seiryu?
Lady Yui.
The rings I bought at that little stand yesterday. We each put one on our left ring finger, and then, in our hearts, pledge our eternal love.
And now, the two of us are husband and wife forever. After all that's happened, nothing can come between us or our love again. We are joined. And now, we are one. I love you.
I love you. Always. Always. I love only you.
And the priestess prayed. Oh, time. Oh, time, please stop. I'll let them have a few more minutes.
I heard you call to me, Lady Yui.
Nakago.
His life force.
Miyaka, we've got trouble! It's him. Nakago is here.
Keisuke!
Nakago is with Yui right now.
With Yui?
The last thing we need is those two together.
Lady Yui, come here. Aren't you glad to see me? You did call for me to come to you, didn't you? Well, I'm here to help you. Lady Yui.
Nakago, it's time for you to tell me the truth. Was I raped by those men in the alley when I first arrived back there? Miyaka told me I wasn't. She said you lied to me about that. In the book, in the other world, day after day I told you how hurt I was that Miyaka had abandoned me. And you blamed her too. And you comforted me. You were always at my side. That's why I believed you. But Miyaka said you twisted my doubt and anger so that I would become the priestess and you could get the power of Seiryu. You made us become enemies to serve your own purpose. Is that true? Is it?
What you say hurts me. Especially since it was you who decided to make that girl your enemy. Friendship, jealousy, and resentment. The problems you have with those emotions lie within yourself. The only thing I did was help release them. And when you summoned Seiryu, I had given you the chance to voluntarily choose between me and your so-called friend. You should be grateful to me for saving you from those men before it was too late. Now, you promised me the final wish you have from Seiryu, and I have come to collect the debt you owe.
When you told me you loved me, it was a lie, wasn't it? You knew all along that all you wanted was Seiyu's power for yourself.
You think you can run away from me?
Please, no. Somebody! Please help me!
Tamahome.
He can't win. Not like this. Nakago will kill him. Miyaka, where are you going? Miyaka!
If your heart is strong, you won't be beaten by the Beast God. You have to believe me, Yui.
I didn't believe her. The scales are on. They're on my legs. No! It's here! No!
Yui!
No! No, don't!
Calm down. It's just me.
Tamahome. Nakago. Miyako was right. He only wants Seiyu's power.
Nakago!
Will you please hand over Lady Yui, Tamahome?
Why did you come to this world, you monster? Why don't you leave Yui alone?
I came to collect on a debt from Lady Yui. The last of Seiryu's power is promised to me. I have waited so long for this moment. I shall become a god and rule over all creation. And then I alone shall decide what is allowed to exist and what is destined to be destroyed in the world. In this world as well as our own. I, who was born to a hated tribe and forced to live a miserable existence, shall decide the fate of all reality. Amusing, don't you think?
So you want to conquer unknown lands? For power, fame, and fortune?
Fortune? Not at all. This is vengeance.
Become the ruler of reality? That isn't going to happen because you and I weren't created to exercise those kinds of rights. You and I both are characters in a book. We were created by the people of this world, and without them we would cease to exist. That's right. You and I can only draw breath if someone animates us on paper. Do you think something fictional could ever control the real world? Give it up!
Who cares about that?
Who cares?
Even if everything you say is true, you can't deny that we still exist. So what difference does it make? Besides, if someone in this world created me, it means they are my creator, my personal god, and every man in every culture has a god. When I become a god myself, I will control the fate of others, and I'll be able to destroy my creator's world.
No, you won't! You'll have to do it over my dead body! This world is where Miyaka and Yui are going to live, and I won't allow you to devastate it!
Do you really believe that you can stop me? You're just a normal human being now, not a warrior, since you've lost the power of Suzaku. By all means, try. Am I moving too fast for you? Don't ever underestimate me, boy. Lady Yui, it won't take long to finish off this little brat. Please wait for me there until I'm ready.
Miyaka, join forever. I'm glad I could tell you I love you one more time. I may never see you again. Please forgive me for that. So that you have a future. I will fight. I will gladly die, if I have to!
Tamahome. Tamahome. No. Don't leave me. Please. Don't go!
Something wrong? Come and get me if you can.
To the very end, the Lady Miyaka believed in the Lady Yui, and the Lady Yui once again turns her back on her. All she desires is one word of reconciliation. But the only words Lady Yui delivers are words of sorrow and farewell. Next time, Atonement. It is too late for even miracles to happen.